A professional clinician knows all of the method. They can teach fundamental, intermediate, and advanced. They can teach colt starting, foal training.
Almost in tears. Like I'd had horses that had put me in tears because I didn't know what to do with them.
The world of horse training is not for the faint of heart. Known to break some of the toughest individuals, no other academy tops the Clinton Anderson Academy. Only a select few have risen to the challenge.
They, in essence, really are as good as me doing the method. They can teach it well, they can train it to a horse. They're extremely well-rounded horsemen.
I first started riding horses, I was actually 3 days old. You could basically say I was born in the saddle. I went on along with 4-H, as well as went to participate in high school rodeo and college rodeo. In high school was the first time I actually found Clinton. I had a friend who had his barrel racing DVD. I borrowed her tape and kind of took some tips and kind of left it at that. Well, several years later, I ended up buying a horse, and on my way home, I was in a trailer accident with this horse. And so I took her home and I kind of babied her and everything, and I basically created a monster. For some reason, Clinton's name just popped in my head. So I Googled him and found that he was actually coming to Des Moines, Iowa. A little bit later, I was looking more and saw that they were looking for a demo horse. Well, my horse doesn't go on the trailer at all, so I went ahead and applied, and she got picked. I told myself that if he can make this horse go on the trailer, he's gonna make a believer out of me. It took him about an hour and a half to have her really craving to be on the trailer, but once she did, to this day, I point, she runs on the trailer.
I knew Shayla had what it takes to be a professional clinician right from the very beginning. Before she even enrolled in the program, I had heard from Shayna. Shayna said, I got a girl that's joining that I think could be really good for us. And I said, why? And she said, because this girl's got 3 jobs trying to afford enough money to come here. She sacrificed a lot to even be here. The young people that have got skin in the game before they even get here, they're the ones that are really gonna make it.
So before I came down here, I had to come up with a way to get my tuition to actually be able to come down here. I literally worked 18 hours a day myself. I worked every hour I could, took every extra shift I could. I sold horses, I sold saddles, anything I could to make sure that I could have that tuition. My daily routine when I first got down here, you first start out with just 2 horses, and then the rest of the time it's grunt work, anywhere from weed eating to mowing to, picking stalls, just whatever Clinton needs done.
Obviously, the more education these people get, the better horsemen they are. She's chose to stay on for her education.
A true horseman never quits learning. Every day you're a little bit better than you were the day before. So I hope 5 years from now I'm going to be even better than that. With learning the professional, I also, not only did I get the fundamentals, I also had intermediate, advanced, colt starting, as well as working with the foals. It's amazing how much you can actually get done with a foal. You're starting out with a clean slate. These guys know nothing at all, so they don't know how to be bad. I knew I'd picked the right career path because my whole life I kept feeling like I should be doing something more with my life. I should be doing something more. Like my gut told me all the time. And being here, actually like just standing in the round pen or in that big arena and just looking around, I'm like, wow, I'm really here. I'm doing this. I'm learning under Clinton Anderson, the best in the business. I've always wanted great horses, and there was no other way to get it than to come down here.
I would say Shayla's greatest quality would be her work ethic. She's an extremely hard worker. She won't quit on a horse, she won't quit on a person. So if you're struggling and you're out of air, she's gonna take over for you, and then she'll give the horse back to you. And when she gives it back to you, she won't make you quit. She's gonna push you enough till you get the success that she's having.
I understand how it is to be there, to be struggling, to be upset, almost in tears. Like I had horses that had put me in tears because I didn't know what to do with them. Being able to go out there and help them achieve their horsemanship goals the way that I did, you know, it's just all worthwhile.